Hi everyone, I'm Caron Gordon, and this evening I'm just doing a few short videos. Repeat information pretty much, but I want them to be short so that people can really just share the information. It's very important, and I'm doing it mainly for my folks in Jamaica, as we see the virus spreading and people are panicking. So I want to say to you, first off, fear lowers your immune system. It is not your friend, and you really do not want to be panicking at this time. We've long been familiar with our herbs, and we still have them, and this is a time we need to use them. Let them work for us. They've been proven over the years, time and time again. They've proven to work for us. So now is a great time to be using them. So let's not panic. Earlier I've been telling people, prepare. How do you prepare? You know, in addition to purchasing food for your house to make sure that you're stocked up, just like we see what happened yesterday with St. Catherine being put in a few hour notice for a shutdown, right? And we see people leaving out of fear, but also there are some people who are probably rushing out to try to get food and probably go back home without getting it, because by then the stores would be packed, because we are people who like to wait on the last minute. So how do we prepare in not just about food, but we're talking about our vitamins. So you want to make sure you have what you need in your home. I need to say this before I forget, and I'm going to be talking just a little about the vitamins and stuff. If you're asthmatic or you have COPD, you want to have your nebulizer, and you should have gotten that already, because maybe it's too late for you to get a hold of one now. You want to make sure you have a nebulizer at home, and you want to ask your doctor to prescribe. Here they prescribe albuterol. You want to have those stocked up at home, that in case you're coming down with the virus and you're having difficulty breathing, if you cannot get into the hospital, because there are people who've called or tried going to the hospitals with breathing issues, and I'm talking about here, and the hospitals could not take them. So you go back home to do what? Some persons worsen and some persons die. But you must give yourself a fighting chance, and if you're working to do that, you will not be panicking. All right, so you want to make sure that those are things you have in your home. You want to have your menthol, you want to have your eucalyptus oil, you want to have your menthol, the eucalyptus oil, you want to have your Vicks Vapor Rub. These are things that you can use for breathing. So if you do not have the albuterol, you can put the menthol or the Vicks or the eucalyptus oil, and there are many other oils that you can use. You can put them in hot water, and you know, with the steam coming up, you want to be inhaling that. It helps to clear your lung and your breathing passages. So that is important. You want to make sure, and this is for everybody, you have vitamin C in your home, and I would be very disappointed if you do not have that already, if you waited until the last minute for that. This is something I've been saying. You need large dosages of vitamin C. That's very important. Now, there are articles online. I know the mainstream media did not cover this, but the doctors in China used vitamin C IV, which we call a mega dose of vitamin C, to treat patients with COVID, okay? And 100% of them that got the vitamin C IV treatment recovered. You would think that is important information that every news channel would be carrying, but guess what? They're not, because it is what it is, okay? So just listen to what I'm saying, please. You want to be taking large dosages of vitamin C. You want to be taking your vitamin D. If you're, well, now we're in our homes and, you know, everybody's staying home, you're not going out to work, we're not getting the sunlight. If you go in your backyard, front yard, side yard, and you're getting the sunlight, fine. You don't have to be supplementing on your vitamin D. But if not, you want to have vitamin D3, again, in very large dosage. You must be on zinc, because zinc has been proven over and over to reduce your chances of getting pneumonia. So those are 3 things you absolutely want to be on. If you're convinced this is radiation poisoning, and it might be because all the symptoms look like it, you want to be on your vitamin B12 and you want to be on selenium. You can get selenium from Brazilian nuts, okay? Or you purchase the supplement. So these are things that you must write down as must have in your home. If you're fighting the virus, you want to be taking at least 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C at least 3 times per day. You must write the information down, it's important. You can safely take vitamin D3 up to 50,000 IU per day. Don't be afraid of your vitamins and minerals like they would want you to be afraid. You need to do your own research and understand how helpful it is for your immune system. So that is, if you're not fighting the virus under a normal circumstance in a normal day, you should at least be supplementing on 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C. But if you even take 1,000 per day, you should be fine. But if you feel your throat feel funny, let me tell you, don't wait. If you're having a headache, treat it like it's the virus. If you're having your throat feeling funny, treat it as though it's the virus. So you want to go on the vitamin C's immediately. Your vitamin D in high dosage, you need at least 50 milligrams of zinc. Do not take zinc on an empty stomach. If your throat is feeling funny, you can boil your lemon or the lime with your thyme, and I'm going to do a video on the thyme after this one. You can put your garlic in it and loads of ginger. Loads of garlic, sweeten it with honey. You don't even have to sweeten it. You know what you can do? You can put that, you can prepare that at night and you put it in the fridge. Okay, if you have to go to work, you walk with your thermos with your warm teas. If your throat feels funny, you take it. My husband drives the bus. He has to go out every day, and we have a son with a lung disease. My son was born with emphysema. So what my husband does, once he has to go out, he takes his vitamin, build his immune system, because he has to go out and face the public and come back here with our son, okay, who is vulnerable. He wears his mask. He just do what he has to do. Change his clothes as soon as he gets home, and we put them in the wash. So once you're doing what you must do, but most importantly than anything else, your immune system is what gives you a fighting chance. Drink your Serosity now. Everything that is bitter, your neem, your cerci, your aloe vera, right? You want to be on those. Your moringa. You want to be drinking your orange peel teas and your lemon peel tea. Your ginger. I cannot emphasize that enough. Ginger reduces pain, also fevers. If you have a fever, you cannot get to the hospital, your ginger tea, okay? And we have fever grass, and there's so many things. I do not want to make the videos long because I really need them to go around to help my people. There's a lengthy video on YouTube that I named out a lot of stuff. You want to find that video. Again, I'm Caron Gordon, and I'm here to help you. Don't panic. Fear destroys your immune system. And the media is pumping fear in our blood. That's why people were flying out of Portmore. It happened here. When New York announced that they were going on a shutdown, 197 flights immediately to Florida. It happened in China. 1.5 million people were unaccounted for. Once you are driving this kind of fear in people, people are going to be worried. They want their lives, and they want the lives of their loved ones. Okay? So people, prepare. And that will help you to be relieved of some of the fear. Have a wonderful evening.